I have the time as 7:31. So we will call this public hearing and regular business meeting of the mayor and council for the city of Snellville, Georgia for Monday, May 11th, 2020 to order. We do have a quorum, but Solange Destang is not with us tonight. She elected not to come out for a group meeting. We'll have our invocation, and that will be given by City Attorney Tony Powell.
Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you, Tony. And now we'll have the pledge to the flag led by Mayor Pro Tem Emanuel. Okay, we actually have a very short meeting tonight. We have no ceremonial matters. We'll have the approval of the minutes. Is there a motion?
Motion to approve the minutes of the April 27th, 2020 meetings.
There's a motion to approve. Is there a second?
Second.
So motion and a second. All in favor, please signify by raising your right hand. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 in favor, none opposed. We have no invited guests or committee or department reports, so we'll move to the approval of the agenda. Is there a motion?
Motion to approve the agenda as presented.
There's a motion to approve the agenda. Is there a second?
Second.
So motion and a second. All in favor, raise your hand.
Madam Mayor?
Yes, sir.
Our agenda as published has some items on it that we're not going to be addressing tonight. Should it not be amended to strike the second read on the rezoning?
We will do that we'll actually postpone it when we get to that item. Thank you. Okay, thank you, Todd. That is 5 in favor and none opposed. So that moves us to our public hearing. On our public hearing agenda, we have item A, second reading RZ 20-01 and CUP 20-02. This is concerning the property at 2001 East Main Street in Snellville, and this is going to be postponed. Is there a motion?
Motion to postpone RZ 20-01, CUP 20-01 to the June 22nd meeting.
There's a motion to postpone. Is there a second?
Second.
With that motion and second, all in favor, please signify by raising your right hand. That is 5 in favor and none opposed. Okay, next, under our public hearing agenda, we have item B, which is an opportunity for citizens to submit written and oral comments on the proposed operating budget for the city of Snellville for fiscal year 2020-2021. Is there anyone that would like to make a comment or offer a question? The proposed budget has been published on the website, is that correct?
Yes, it has. It's been available to the public. It will continue to be available to the public until our second reading and adoption. And that through the website, through phone calls, we're glad to answer any questions that may come up.
Okay. Anyone here tonight would like to make a comment? Okay, seeing none, I will close the public hearing portion. And again, as the city manager has stated, the budget is published on the website, so anyone that would like to submit a comment, feel free to email any of the council members or the city manager, Butch Sanders. We have nothing under the consent agenda and no old business, so we'll move into new business. We have item A, first reading ordinance 2020-09, adoption of the fiscal year 2020-2021 budget for each fund of the city of Snowville, Georgia, appropriating the amount shown in each budget as expenditures, expenses, adopting the several items of revenue anticipations, and prohibiting expenditures or expenses from exceeding the actual funding available. This will be the first reading on the budget, and Mr. Sanders, you want to make some comments?
As is legally necessary, every year we have to adopt a balanced budget. This year, the proposal is a budget in the amount of $13,058,103. This includes probably of our 58 revenue items, a projection that 49 of those are going to be lower in FY21 than they were in FY20. We are very fortunate in the city that we do not rely on the loss, the permanent local option sales tax. Our largest revenue source, like we talk about every year, is the property tax. The property tax digest is determined on 12/31 at the end of every year, so ours was 12/31/19. That will be the digest that you will be setting a millage rate on in June. And even though we expect a lot of slow pay, we expect an awful lot of appeals due to the current economic environment, we're still projecting a 1% increase in collections on, should we keep the same millage rate in the property tax. This budget is an increase over last year's budget, net to net. But there are three good reasons why this budget is higher. There are two revenue items. One, a one-time revenue item of $385,000, which is a good thing, from the Community Development Block Grant for our Greenway, the portion of our Greenway that will extend from City Hall to Briscoe Park. And that $385,000 has to have a corresponding expenditure. So that raises the budget. Last meeting, we also approved school zone traffic cameras for safety reasons in front of 3 schools. Our estimate that will bring in $300,000 to the city. We have to have a corresponding expenditure to balance the budget of that $300,000. And then once a decade, we actually have an extra payroll. We pay bi-weekly, normally 26 payrolls a year. This is that once a decade year. Couldn't be worse timing, but we'll have a needs are still being met, $721,000 for street resurfacing, $800,000 in stormwater projects. There's also a budget amount in here, should there be a shortfall in the DDA revenues to cover the cobblestone debt. That's not a sure thing at all, but we are committed to that, so we needed to budget an amount there. The hotel motel room tax is projected to be 40% down, one of our hardest hit items, and that will certainly impact staff and in the city as we move forward. And just as a reminder, the sanitation subsidy, you have another item, another handout that reminds you of what Gay Johnson reported a couple months ago on our recycling center and in sanitation. And the sanitation subsidy this year has increased to $773,000. It was somewhere in the neighborhood of 758 last year. So those are kind of the high points. It is a balanced budget, very difficult. It's going to be a difficult year for our employees because there are no increases budgeted in, no salary increases budgeted in FY21 budget. But like I have said from the beginning, this is something that will have to be monitored every month, see where our revenues are. Hopefully, if the economy comes back stronger than or as strong as we all would like to hope, perhaps we can look at a mid-year adjustment for our employees. So that's basically an overview of what you have in front of you. We have almost a month to the second reading. A lot of times the budget changes over the course of that month. This year it's probably not going to. I mean, we basically, with our expenditures, departmental expenditures, started with what we had this year, and that's where we ended. And then no salary increases except for that 27th payroll. So that's kind of the overview. I'm glad to answer any questions.
Are there any questions of council for Mr. Sanders? No questions? Okay, then I'll take a motion.
Motion to waive the first reading of ordinance 2020-09, adoption of the fiscal year 2020-2021 budget, and place it on the agenda of the June 8th City Council meeting.
Okay, there's a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
There's a motion and a second. All in favor, please raise your hand. It is 5 in favor and none opposed. With that, that ends our official business for the city, so we will move to council reports. Councilmember Warner.
As I have no microphone, I will defer to whoever's next on the list.
Christy Linsky.
Just want to say it's great to be back here and really nice to see everyone. And I feel very muzzled other than that.
Gretchen.
Okay, I just want to remind everybody we're having our last drive-through farmers market on Saturday, 9 to 12 in the parking lot, and they've been very, very popular. Our last one was filmed by a crew from that came for the Georgia Department of Agriculture Georgia Growth Program, and I was told today that they have seen the video, and it's going to be very, very complimentary of Snowville. So I'm anxious to see that, and I will post it on our Farmers Market Facebook page when I have it. I never turned my mic on, but.
Thank you, Gretchen. Mayor Pro Tem Emanuel.
In the interest of brevity, I'm not going to say much, except I'd like to express my thanks to the entire staff of the city. I think they've done an exemplary job under very difficult circumstances, and I would ask Mr. Sanders to convey my thanks to all the staff members.
And
Did you
I
hear
would
that,
just-
Butch?
I'd just like to say we haven't had much of an opportunity to come before our citizens in quite a while. I haven't done any video updates recently because once the governor placed the statewide orders in place, it kind of took the city and our control out of it. But I do want to commend the citizens of Snellville for the great job that everybody has done in following the orders of the governor, and more than that, looking out for their neighbor, for the food donations to the Southeast Co-op, checking on people, making sure they're okay, going grocery shopping for people who can't get out, and just generally doing the right things, staying home, washing their hands to help keep everybody else safe as well. So I would encourage you that as Georgia is opening back up, that we do so, we start going to these places or going out, going to work, getting things done, but doing it safely. It doesn't take that much more effort to go ahead and get your hands washed really well. If you can't wash your hands, use the hand sanitizer. Make sure you have some of that in the car. And just do everything that you do mindful of what's going on and what we need to do to help protect our neighbors. So again, just thank you for everyone who has done what they needed to do. Eastside Hospital, we still get reports from them every day, and they let us know how many patients they've got in-house, and they've been able to manage quite well through all of this. The other thing that the council is doing, pretty much everybody on council is participating twice a week with Gwinnett Municipal Association, all the city mayors and other council members and city managers, and also Charlotte Nash from the County Commission. We have a call twice a week with Dr. Arona, who's the public health director for Gwinnett, Newton, Rockdale Public Health. She makes herself available to us twice a week to give us an update on what's happening, and it's done a lot to help inform the cities and the county's decisions on how to go forward, how to do things safely, talking about events being opened up. We discussed that in the work session. So we're participating on these calls, and then there's also a weekly call on Tuesday mornings with the Georgia Municipal Association. So this is mayors across the state with several different state officials. Dr. Toomey is usually on the calls, and usually somebody from the logistics office and some of the other departments there to give us an assessment of what's happening across the state, so that also helps to inform our decisions and what we're doing here. So we are staying plugged in, we are watching the situation, and we just hope and pray that we are over the worst and that we flatten the curve, and if everybody keeps doing what they need to be doing, hopefully we will come out of this just fine. And with that, I will open up the floor to public comment. Seeing none from our vast number of public here, then I will make a motion, or take a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
There's a motion, is there a second?
Second.
So motion and a second, all in favor, raise your hand. It's 5-0, we are done. Thank you all for coming out.